everybody. We welcome you into Phillips Arena for the third and final regular season matchup between the Atlanta Hawks and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks escaped with overtime wins the last two times these teams met, but tonight might be a little bit different because the Atlanta Hawks look a lot different than they looked earlier in the season. The Hawks have been on fire as of late, winning 9 of their last 11 games and currently tying Boston for third place in the East. Don't look now, Atlanta fans, but this team is starting to look a lot like the team from last season. We'll see what they've got tonight.
Recently, when we watch the film and you look at the bench, and it just feels like there's a good mix of guys. I think Dennis and Tabo with their defense are, really good. They come in and I think are really disruptive. And then I think with Tim Hardaway and Mike Scott being able to spread the court and make shots, and they're competing defensively now, integrating Chris into it. It's just got a nice kind of mix of defense and offense, and I think they're getting confident with each other and kind of playing well together. So.
Tim, you guys lost twice to this team in overtime earlier this season. What do you think went differently for you tonight?
I think today we're making our shots. We came out aggressive on the offensive end. Like I said, make our shots. We tried to contain Middleton. We knew we couldn't stop him as long as we contained him. I made it tough on him, and Antetokounmpo, I think we had a chance, and we knew that going into the game. So that was just our focus coming in.
So what do you think you guys are going to take from this game into Detroit tomorrow that will help you out?
Different team, different scheme. So we just got to take the energy we had defensively. We try to bring that with us on the road, but it's a totally different team the way they play and start to play.
Thanks, John.
Our defense has carried us for the past few months here, and that's something that always has to be there for us.
You had several huge dunks tonight, obviously. Is it fair to ask what you ate for breakfast this morning, pre-game meal?
Nothing, the same as usual. I just I was well rested, I guess you could say.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah.
So what do you think from tonight you guys can take into Detroit tomorrow from this win?
Just some momentum. Obviously, you win at home like this. You always want to win before you're on the road. It's really important because it doesn't matter who you play. It's tough to play on the road. And, we just got to execute what we're going to do, our game plan. Not let them get easy buckets or easy threes, and go get a win.
Coach said after the game you guys are really starting to mesh together and you know what you need to do going into the postseason. Do you feel that way? Do you feel like things are starting to click more so now?
Well, it's like easy basketball being on this team. It's like everything comes so easy. We move the ball. It's like shot, no shot, pass it, cut. And the guys are unselfish. And it's a fun style of basketball. So yeah, I'd say things have been pretty good since I got here. So I don't really have the same perspective as coach in terms of coming together. It's been good for me.
Thanks, Chris. A huge win for the Hawks tonight. They're able to keep the Bucks from sweeping them for the season. After the game, Coach Bud said the team played with high energy and that these guys are starting to mesh together and develop. They know how to play together now, and they know what they need to do going into the postseason. Tomorrow night, they head to Detroit for an away game, and they wrap up the final stretch of the season. Final score here tonight, 101 Hawks, 90 Bucks.